Hey, I'm J.R. Raphael. I'm sure you've got a lot of Google apps on your phone already, right? Gmail, Google Calendar, Google Drive. We all know the main titles. But if you're only using the obvious ones, let me tell you, you're missing out. Google's got some great stuff out there that's under the radar and all too easy to miss. Let me show you a few apps you really ought to be using. Our first out-of-the-way Google app is a little something called Files. Now don't let that boring name fool you. This is one seriously useful tool. Files is basically a better version of the bare-bones file manager that probably came pre-installed on your phone. It makes it super easy to browse through your phone's storage, copy and share files, all that kind of stuff, but it also has some really helpful advanced options. See that tab at the bottom that says Clean? That's the fastest, easiest, and most effective way you'll find to free up space on your phone. Tap it and the Files app will show you all sorts of smart suggestions for clearing out junk you don't need. Duplicate files, random old cache files, photos that are already backed up to the cloud, even apps you haven't opened in a really long time. And all it takes is a couple quick taps to send any of that away once and for all. Back in the Browse tab, you can also look through all the apps on your phone and really easily delete any junk files associated with any of them, or uninstall them entirely even right then and there. And then there's the Share tab, which is an awesome way to send any sort of file to someone nearby without the need for a physical connection or cloud service. Then there's Voice Access. This one's technically an accessibility app, but it could be useful for just about anyone. Basically, it expands your phone's voice control system so you can do practically anything without having to touch your device. With Voice Access in place, you can tell your phone to go back, go home, or just pretty much any setting you can think of. You can even scroll through a page, select text, and tap anything on your screen just by talking. And finally, something that'll almost certainly come in handy at some point, Measure. This app's one of those things you kind of have to see to believe, so here we go. Measure turns your phone into a virtual measuring tape. You just point your camera at any object around you, then drag and drop some lines around it to get real-world measurements of any of the object's sides. You can even estimate elevation if you really want to. Not too shabby. For more ways to make the most of your Android device, check out my Android Intelligence column at Computer World. You can also get all my top tips and mobile tech insight delivered to your inbox every Friday by signing up for my newsletter at androidintel.net.